Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Man, plow day was absolutely humbling. Trash, I'll tell you about that in a minute. It was just humbling for those guys to bring their tractors out, folks that didn't have tractors to just come out and visit. Enjoyed it so much. Thank you to everybody that come out. I can't thank you enough. Enjoyed that John Deere putt tractor. I enjoyed the Oliver and Matt's tractor and Alvis's, and I'm trying to think of who else. Johnny come out from last year, but he didn't bring a tractor, but he drove mine a little bit. Just, I can't remember all you guys' names right off the top of my head. But I appreciate it so much. I hope you guys enjoyed it. The lunch turned out great. The stew was great. A little message by preacher. I really enjoyed that about the seed. Kind of reminded me how far behind I was on my 750 seeds. So the boxes you just heard, we got I'd been wanting a new washing machine for a couple years now, and the washer we had is energy efficient. And just for you guys that don't know, energy efficient is AKA we don't use no water to wash your clothes. I mean, that's just what it means. And so it's just been a real struggle to wash clothes, and did a bunch of research and found that Speed Queen was pretty much your laundromat washing machine. And so I watched them for a while and finally got a Speed Queen washer and dryer. And man, I'm telling you, those things are old school transmission. Not a whole lot of bells and whistles. You wash here, or this. And I had a pair of jeans that I know I had washed at least 3 to 4 times in the efficient washer. And I put it in that Speed Queen, and it brought the blue out of them jeans, and they've been washed 2 or 3 times. I was like, golly. I mean, it was washing them. But anyway, I digress on the washing machine here. Hopefully next year, Meredith come out to plow day too. That was good. And looking for next year to be October the 14th. Again, that's a Saturday. That's a Saturday in the middle of October. And we'll talk about it. Got plenty of time to talk about it later, but again, my thoughts is, showing some stuff as well as plowing, hit and miss engines and having a few more things go on that folks can enjoy. Got some couple of thoughts. I have this garden out here I want to put a little more lime on, and so I'm not going to plow it. And when I ran that chisel plow earlier in the year, not chisel plow, subsoiler earlier in the year, over at the new garden, or new old garden, I said, well, I wonder what it'd do to leave it like that all winter and come back in it in the spring. Would it be loose and stuff? So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to subsoil this garden out here, and I'm going to just leave it subsoiled. I'm going to ride the tracks where the tractors are, so the subsoil will be that 21 inches. I think we measured it on that last video, 21 inches apart. And we'll just leave it subsoiled. I do have one more field I got to plow, so I'm going to have to subject y'all to one more plowing video. We got to plow where the Hastings was. I'll probably do that in the next couple of days and get a video of that. I'm thinking though, I don't know if I'll raise Hastings again next year or not. I may put Jimmy Red up there. I haven't raised any big crop of Jimmy Red yet, so we may do Jimmy Red. I was thinking that it would be nice if I could get a hold of a corn picker and corn pick at on plow day, as well as having plow too. So that might be in the works too. I'm looking to hopefully get me a corn picker. Don't know what I'd pull it with. Maybe I could pull it with farm all. I don't know what they take to pull them, but I got a trailer that I can put behind the corn picker. So we'll see about that. And then we got some garlic. I think on a video a couple weeks ago, I said a subscriber had given me this garlic, and when I watched the video back, it made it sound like he'd give it to me this year. Actually, a subscriber, John, that's his name, he gave me some garlic early this spring, And this is the garlic that I raised off of what he gave me. We're going to take this garlic in the next couple days, and it may be before Veterans Day. John said he liked to wait to Veterans Day, but we're going to take this next couple days, and man, she's still strong. Good gracious. And we're going to plant some of the big ones out of this. I'm not sure. I may do it over here where I'm subsoiling. I probably will, and do another long roll of garlic and just see how it comes out. So we'll do it over there, and we'll stop out here in a minute, and I want to show you the okra that I left, and we may even cut the pods off. We'll just see how it is. The frost should have got it some last night. I may subsoil where the green beans go. I'm really hoping next year to raise. I may have made a comment on a video 2 or 3 back that the variety of stuff that I raise is not near what I used to. I used to have watermelons and purple hull peas and all that other stuff. And I am looking to raise maybe some sweet potatoes and purple hull peas next year. And hopefully, guys, you'll see. And I want to get a little more in depth of how to plant it, and maybe try to work in some ways that folks can plant it that don't have 140s and stuff, and you know what they can do. I'm not going to get too much in the weeds about the science of fertilize and stuff like that, but maybe a little more about how it's planted. So with that said, let's ride out here. We'll look at that okra. You can watch a little bit of subsoiling. And I ain't going to put you through a whole video of subsoiling, but we'll subsoil a little bit, get a few shots here and there. But let's ride out here. All right, guys, let's go over here. Yes, I would say, what happened here? Somebody done stole my seed and cut into it. I wonder if Sammy did that. Well, we can set it up here. I think I learned my lesson a little bit on my beans and squash. I had pulled some big squash off the plant, and well, there it went. And it didn't dry down right. It rotted inside and stuff. So I'm just gonna leave these on the plant until I see them start turning nice and brown and getting kind of hard, and where you can hear the seed inside. And then I'm gonna take them off. It looks to me like, and maybe I just didn't, these right here ain't got nothing on it. We'll just knock them over. Definitely want to plant some again next year. Lino really enjoyed that Star of David. Oh, there's one. Hadn't had it. We'll lean them up against here. So yeah, we'll let it die down naturally. And that's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pods, 7 pods. That'd be a gracious plenty amount of broccoli. Hopefully it's not getting too dark over here, Will. We'll come over here just in case. So yeah, my plans, guys, is I thought about doing maybe a half of 3 or 4, 5, 6 rolls of purple hull peas in here next year, and the rest in sweet potatoes. But to do that, my little alarm system ain't gonna cut the mustard. I'm gonna have to electric fence it off to do that, which wouldn't be a bad idea. I told my wife I need to go ahead and just buy the electric fence now, and I could fence in like, a section of some bushy trees or something, and let them goats in there and let them eat on that all winter. And I probably really could almost supplement what I feed them by doing that. And then when it comes time to plant, obviously move the electric fence around this section right here. But just again, humbled by Plow Day, guys, so much. And hopefully tomorrow, let's see, tomorrow's Friday. Hopefully I can get over at Lawrence's. I want to see that new combine of his, ride in it and check it out doing some soybeans. It's been years since I rode in a combine. Last time I rode in one, I was driving it, and that was a 4400 John Deere is what it was, 4400 with no brakes. But I think we were combining some rye some winter rye that we had planted. But looking forward to that. And again, just thank everybody for Plow Day. Thank you for all your kind comments. And we got some plowing coming up. We'll squeeze in a video of some cooking every now and then. Probably gonna have to wind up doing us a, if you look back in my videos, I called it Farmall 140 Talk. I hadn't give up on it, I just hadn't done it. But do some Farmall 140 Talks, and we may talk about a few things, and maybe talk about what's on our mind. And do a couple of them over the winter and dissect those. I'm still going to dissect those rolling disc cultivators, just so you guys, if you decide you want to try to build your set of them, you'll know what parts you need and what size they are, because it's truly handmade. But enjoy the rest of the video. Enjoy a little bit of subsoiling. Hopefully I won't snag a big rock and break everything out from under the tractor, but we thank you.